For the last 3 weeks, something strange has been happening on YouTube. Millions of people are asking the same question. Why is Angry Birds suddenly everywhere again? A bird sound on TikTok, a 2016 movie with over 1 million views uploaded in full 3 separate times this month alone. Comment sections filled with thousands of people making inside jokes like they never stopped watching. And nobody is fully explaining why. I'm going to explain it. And the answer is darker than you think, or at least more calculated. Welcome back to Furkaniko. Every week we take something the internet swears is a coincidence and we prove it isn't. This week it's Angry Birds. And this one goes deeper than I expected. But first, let's talk about what Angry Birds actually was. Because half the people watching this weren't even born when it started. Angry Birds launched in 2009, a physics-based slingshot game where birds attack pigs who stole their eggs. Simple concept, addictive loop. Within a few years, it was one of the most downloaded mobile games of all time. It spawned sequels, spin-offs, a TV series, merchandise, theme park rides, and eventually 2 theatrical movies, one in 2016, one in 2019. At its peak, this wasn't just a game, it was a cultural reflex. Everyone had it on their phone. And then, it just faded. Which brings us to what's happening right now. Angry Birds is back, in a way nobody planned for, at least not visibly. Let's look at the evidence. It started with a meme. Back in 2024, there was a lost media app called Talking Red, where you'd say something into your phone and Red would repeat it back, with this exaggerated human ear and hand gesture, like he was really listening. The app disappeared. The image didn't. In late 2025 and early 2026, that image resurfaced on TikTok in a huge second wave. One single video posted in February 2026 pulled in over 160,000 likes and 3,200 comments in 2 weeks. People started generating AI variations, hand-drawn versions, warped and stretched edits. A dead meme climbed out of its grave and the algorithm rewarded it. Then came the strange part. Starting mid-2026, people began uploading the entire 2016 Angry Birds movie to YouTube. Not clips, the whole thing, repeatedly. One channel posted a full 4K upload that hit 566,000 views in 3 weeks. Another posted the same movie and hit 1.5 million views in the same window. Some versions were sped up, some reversed, like people were deliberately testing what the platform would let slide. And it kept sliding. Nobody took them down. Fan wikis and forums started documenting it as an actual trend, not just a one-off. Comment sections turned into their own subculture. People timestamping jokes on specific frames, some viewers admitting they weren't even watching the movie, just scrolling the comments. On top of that, a whole meme ecosystem exploded in the same window. A Mighty Eagle flashback scene that synced to an unrelated viral audio and spawned an entire format mocking people who fake love media they've never seen. A scene where a pig gets hit by a flying hot sauce bottle went viral in July. Even the reveal that Red and Silver were having kids turned into a running joke across the fandom. All of this clustered into the same few months. That's not a coincidence. That's a wave. So why is it rising right now? Here's the part almost nobody connects. The Angry Birds Movie 3 is releasing December 23, 2026. The first trailer and poster dropped in the exact same weeks as this meme explosion, unveiled at CinemaCon 2026. And look at who's in the cast. Alongside the returning voices like Jason Sudeikis and Josh Gad, The new movie has Mr. Beast and both members of Smosh doing voice work. Think about that for a second. The biggest individual creator on YouTube and one of the oldest, most influential channels on the platform, both attached to this film. That's not a casual casting choice. That's a direct breach into the exact audience and the exact algorithm that's already flooding with Angry Birds content. So now we have a chain. A dead meme organically resurfaces. The algorithm starts rewarding nostalgia content. The studio drops its marketing right on top of that wave. They cast two of the platform's biggest names to cement the connection. And now everything feeds everything else. The meme feeds the re-uploads. The re-uploads feed the algorithm. The algorithm feeds the trailer. The trailer feeds more memes. But before we get to what I think is really going on, we need to talk about why Angry Birds died in the first place. Because it did die. Between the second movie in 2019 and now, there was basically silence. In March 2022, Rovio pulled the original Angry Birds game off the Play Store entirely and rebranded it on the App Store as Red's First Flight. Because, according to their own statement, the flood of other Angry Birds games in search results was burying the original. The brand had oversaturated itself into irrelevance. Mobile gaming had also moved on. The hyper-casual boom shifted attention elsewhere, and in 2023, Rovio itself was acquired by Sega. For years, Angry Birds was a franchise on autopilot, coasting on merchandise and forgotten mobile spin-offs, while the culture moved past it. Which makes this resurgence even stranger. A franchise that had gone quiet for years doesn't just spontaneously reignite this hard, this fast, this perfectly timed, unless something is feeding it. So here's the theory. Would a studio really let full million-view movie piracy sit untouched on YouTube for weeks? Under normal circumstances, no. Content ID systems catch this in seconds. If a video sits at 1.5 million views without getting pulled, that either means the detection system is unusually slow, or nobody is pressing the takedown button. And there's a reason they might not be pressing it. A franchise coming back after 7 years needs exactly one thing before opening weekend. People talking about it, remembering it, feeding it back into the algorithm. Millions of views on illegal re-uploads, meme culture exploding in the comments, sounds spreading across TikTok. All of that functions as free, organic-looking covering. If the pirated upload gets taken down, that attention disappears with it. If it stays up, the audience spends 3 hours back inside the brand's world, interacts with other people in the comments, sending the algorithm a signal that this content towards. And months later, when they walk into the theater, that childhood nostalgia has already been refreshed for them. There's no confirmed statement anywhere saying this was intentional. No leaked memo. No official admission. But the timing lines up too well. The re-uploads and the meme wave hit at the exact moment the studio needed a running start. Right as the trailer dropped, right as two of YouTube's biggest names join the cast. Maybe it's a complete coincidence. Maybe Rovio's copyright team is just asleep at the wheel. But even if that's all it is, that negligence is doing an awful lot of unpaid work for a movie about to have the biggest opening weekend of its franchise's life. So, what do you think? Coincidence or a quiet marketing strategy hiding in plain sight?